Well, hello and welcome. This is a short, sharp overview of the 12-week Intensive Sales Accelerator program. I'm the creator of this phenomenal program, Ambrose Blowfield, and it's my privilege to walk you through key aspects that you need to be aware of if you're looking to join this program or you're looking to have a member of your team or future team join this program. So who have we created this for? Well, first and foremost, this is for new entrants into sales. So people who've joined your sales team over the last 2 or 3 years, for example, with little or no formal education, aside from the odd podcast or possible conference they've attended. Somebody who needs some structure around what they sell and how they sell. Likewise, this might be preemptive strike, so to speak, where you're actually looking to hire someone into a role of sales or shift someone internally from an aspect or division of your business into a sales role. And ahead of time, you are choosing to do the right thing, which is train them for 12 weeks ahead of time to give them the stability and give them the confidence to succeed. Now, what type of selling do we focus on? We're mostly focused on business to business selling. In essence, we don't need to focus too much of our time around how to sell a cup of coffee to somebody who's sitting down in a cafe or how to sell a pair of shoes to someone who walks into a shoe shop. The chances are a combination of good questions, positive mindset, and customer service should take care of selling. But if you sell business to business, or you do what you do, which is more complex selling than hospitality or retail selling, as the examples I shared, then this is the program for you. And what we essentially cover over the course of 12 weeks, 12 different topics, essential or crucial topics we've found working with thousands of salespeople around the world that need to be covered for someone to have the confidence, the stability, and the consistency in the way they sell. So week 1, we'll focus a bit more about your mindset, a little bit around your time management, also around understanding your behavioral profile. That's your personality. And how does that apply to sales and sales functions? How do you become the better you? Then from weeks 2 to 11, in terms of the formal online learning, we cover everything from prospecting to cold or cold calling. We cover client management and key account management, otherwise known as both forms of account management. We cover everything you need to know around controlling the conversation, mastering the sales conversation, from benefit selling to relationship selling to maximizing personal selling to closing the sale and handling objections. We even look into cross-selling and upselling to help you master the confidence to actually cross-sell and upsell to maximize profit you make. We even move into elements around negotiation. In essence, we cover 12 different topics over these 12 weeks. Now, the way it's structured is essentially twofold. Number 1, you're fed every single week a topic of what you need to cover. So if you want to, literally wait for the email to arrive, it tells you the course to go and complete, and online you go and complete that course and finish off each of the courses with actual review sessions or sales success tests, which means go online, answer a few questions to embed your learning. We really care about the outcome from this program, not simply what you're doing through it, but what you do afterwards. And we want you to become a superstar salesperson, hence the embedding of every lesson in every single course every week. Then week 2 comes along, topic 2 comes along. If, however, the second way you can run this program, you want to accelerate your sales success, you want to develop your self-confidence and really make the most of this program, what you may decide to do is to use the online learning platform to accelerate ahead, to complete courses ahead of time. And then as you get the emails through, you may go back and recomplete those courses or embed the learning. So you can literally zip through the 12 weeks if you want to, use the rest of the time to come back and embed your learning, because as we all know, to learn something and apply it is one thing, but then to relearn and build on that knowledge. There'll be things in the module you missed the first time around that once you start to apply it, they'll come up a second time around. Hence why we're generous to allow you to develop in more areas and to jump ahead when required. The other thing that's worth keeping in mind is we have access to this via an iPad, a tablet, or likewise a smartphone, because we use SkyPrep in terms of the actual software itself. So you can access your learning online wherever you are, so long as you've got access to the internet on your smart device or otherwise. The one thing to keep in mind is we've also kept the actual workbook itself in both printed version or printed form, but also in a writable PDF form. The critical thing for you is to make sure you do take notes. So if you decide to access the videos in the car, if you're out on the road as a salesperson, then do ideally have some place you can type your notes or some place you can write your notes so you regain that knowledge. At the end of the 12 weeks, not only will you have a graduation certificate and we've embedded the learning by then, but also you will have access to amazing tools in the form of your workbook that you can access for many years to come, 5, 10, 20 years to come. What we teach you is what we teach advanced people in sales as well. So we're not cutting short on this one. You're telling you exactly how it is. Having experience of training people right around the world across 3 different continents, we know what applies to the different sectors in that business to business selling. So reach out to us today with any questions, or likewise go online right now, register for this phenomenal 12-week course, the Intensive Sales Accelerator program. Now take action.